There's really not that much that was different, but one thing that surprised me was I got this mic recommended by my friend. Like unboxing. Woo. I mean, I already opened it before. Mic test, mic test. Does it sound better? This? Is that working? Today, we're going to talk about interracial relationship. Thank you so much for those who actually submitted questions. The first question is, what's your experience has been like? So I'm guessing she's asking if it's different, if it's better. For me, I think it's better because it's nice to mingle with somebody who's a little different. I think historically I've been very attracted to people who had like darker features, more from Mediterranean area, I guess. So everybody have a type. So I guess that was my type. I probably saw it from the movie or something. I just think it's exotic. So that's the superficial side of it. But in terms of cultural differences that people ask me about, because we're Christian, I don't think there has been difficulties because we have our Christian values very firmly in center of our life. It's been pretty easy to make decisions on important issues for us. I think it's pretty much the same, honestly. Also because we have similar background as well. We went to same school. We have similar socioeconomic level. So yeah, I don't think there's something terribly difficult about interracial relationship. Unless if I didn't speak English or if I just came to America, I think that would have been a lot more difficult. I think it was more difficult when I first came to America. But if you have been in state for over a decade, I have been in state for over a decade and I'm pretty assimilated. I went to college here, I went to master's here, so I have my own community here. So I think in that case, it's a lot easier. Second question, this is interesting. What languages do you use when you're fighting? We speak in English because we want to make our point. I do speak Korean or Japanese when I am complaining, and I don't really care if he's listening or not, or if he understands, but I just want to make sure that he knows that I'm grumbling. Then I speak in Korean or Japanese, and he can sense that I'm trying to disrespect him or I'm trying to make him upset. So that's pretty clear with your attitude. He doesn't really speak Spanish to me when he's upset, probably because his first language is English. But I remember when I first came to America and when I first had my American boyfriend, I was very frustrated because I had a great argument in my head. I was right, but I couldn't really clearly express that, and it was infuriating because he would say, "Oh, you don't make any sense." And I think that really motivated me to learn English. So yes, in our marriage, we fight in English. The next question is, how many times did you do a wedding? We had one wedding during the COVID in America, in New York City actually. It was a very cozy little wedding and I really enjoyed it. To be honest, as a millennial in 2024, my top priority is maybe buying a house. I think I'm very pragmatic. So if I have time and resource, I would rather use that for something else. So yes, I could have a wedding in Korea if I really wanted to, but I rather save that for something else I want. I rather either travel or buy a house or prepare for something that's really important in our life. I don't know, maybe I'll do like a photo shot in Korea. I think that'll be really fun in like traditional clothing. But whenever I go to Korea, I don't have enough time to see all the people that I want to see. So I don't know if I want to carve out time just for a photo shoot. Maybe if it's something that I want to cherish. But if it's just going to be living on my Instagram, I don't know. If it's something that I will like print it out and give it to people or hang it on my apartment because you're only young once. I think one day I will become wrinkly and stuff. I think that could be nice to look back at, oh, how young and cute we were in our traditional clothing from my side of heritage. I think that could be nice, but it's more like it would be nice than I must. And somebody asked, and it wasn't from my friends. It was just from internet search. When I typed in interracial marriage, they gave all the related questions that's been asked online. Somebody asked, is it more difficult for interracial couple to conceive? I am not a medical professional, but I don't think so, honestly. I hope not, and I don't think so. I could ask my gynecologist, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna say, no, girl. There's some more questions online about interracial relationship. Let me read you some. What do I need to know before going into an interracial relationship? It really depends on how you grew up. Like if you both grew up in America or same country, speak the same language and exposed to same culture in the past, that's very different than if you both grew up in a different country and exposed to different culture and different understanding of how people behave. But I'm happy to let you know that usually interracial children are more resilient. They are healthier. It's called hybrid vigor. So I am really excited that our kids are going to be really healthy. Maybe God wants us to mingle more. Other than that, interracial relationship is really depends on the degree of differences between you guys. One thing that was a little surprising to me, there's really not that much that was different. There was not that much of a surprise. Me and my husband lived in New York more than a decade. We went to the same school. We're Christian. We both like food. So there was not that much surprise. But one thing that surprised me was different holiday. Once I got married, in Korea, Christmas is for couples. But in America, it's a really big family holiday. Same with Easter. Easter in Korea is a very big like religious holiday, so I would go to church. I don't necessarily go meet my uncle and aunties or grandma. But it seems like some families treat Easter as a family holiday. So that was something that was very surprising and different for me. One of you actually asked, what is your relationship with your in-laws? Do I need to know something about in-law relationship that's different for interracial relationship? I think she's asking me this because maybe there's differences between Korean culture and Spanish culture, but I really think it's depends. Yes, there are cultural differences, but it really depends. Every family have their own culture, and of course, culturally, there are more stronger attributes. But someone lucky like me got really, really kind and loving in-laws. It makes sense because my husband is really well grown up. So you can kind of tell if your husband is a nice person. Their parents probably did a really good job and they're probably very patient and kind. So if you marry the right person, a kind and loving, patient person, it's a pretty good indicator that your in-laws are also going to be like that. So I almost feel like I got luckier than marrying traditional Korean in-law, because in Korea, in-laws are somebody that you are uncomfortable with. You're not necessarily too close. But in my case, I'm very close with my in-laws. Hopefully they feel that way. I just call them my ma and my pa. I talk to them about everything. I tell them probably more than they want to know. So I think it really depends on the temperament of your in-law rather than the culture they're from. Not every Korean in-laws are toxic, but some of them can be because of Koreans' very critical culture. So maybe that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to marry Korean, because Korean boomer can be very critical, and I don't think I can handle that. I hope this video sounded a lot better with the mic recommendation I got. I don't know what I'm gonna make videos about next month. I can talk about marketing. I've been in marketing and branding for last decade, so I can talk about that. Or what I eat usually, or some healthy habits I am having for 2024. Or I could also talk about my prayer ritual. Please do let me know. What are you most interested in comment, or you can also message me on social media and I'll make a video for you. Bless you, my child. Let's say bye. What is the camera?